In this video, we'll be learning how to use Adobe Spark to create graphic images. So let's dive right in. When you open your app, you would see that there is a lot that we can use. We have the featured, we have collages for those who like to do picture collages. We have seasonal, happy Harmattan, happy days, happy 4th of July. We have lifestyle, we have business, we have school, we have travel, and we have food, and then there's craft. So these are all of the things that you can use when you're creating a design. So for this course, we're going to be making use of a design in food. Let me pick one that we can use. Okay, all right, let's pick this one. Let's remix, and then we begin to design. So the first thing we do is remove the logo. So you see how I removed it, remove the Spark logo, and then we have our image. So now before you begin to design, you need to know what exactly you want to do. So since we have pizza here, I probably just write how to make plantain pizza. I see that a lot all over the place. So we're just going to write how to make plantain pizza by Sally's Kitchen. Now we don't need this $7.99, so take it out. We'll take everything out. Yep. So you click on what you want to remove, and then you click delete. So I'm going to edit this to how to make plantain pizza. Plantain pizza. Okay. Yeah. How to make plantain pizza. Yep, and then I make it bold. And then I did this to by Sally's Kitchen. Just a very simple flyer that you can use on any platform. Yep, so make that bold, bring it down. Yep, I'm just going to adjust this to make sure that it aligns properly and is not lost in the picture. You can see the text. You can see clearly how to make plantain pizza. Yep, so I've aligned it properly. So for your text, there's a lot you can do to your text to adjust, to make it look good, to do whatever you like. So whatever you want to do, just click on your text, and then the options will come out. And then you can see everything you want to do. You can change your font. You can make it whatever font you choose. So yep, this is one, this is another one, this is another one. There's a lot you can pick from, but we're just going to stay with the original font. Then you can change your color as well. You can make it whatever color you like, depending on what your background looks like. Don't change it to something that won't be visible anymore. Make sure that it's still very, very visible. So now you can add shapes to your text, whatever shape you like, or illustrations. You can add that. Yeah, you can see now that we have this and this and this one and this one. There's a lot you can pick from, but we will not be taking any of this. Now you can add effect to your text. If you want it to be bold, or add a little bit of color, you know, just something to make it nice. But depending on the kind of flyer you're making, you know if you need that or not. Now here you can also adjust. Instead of doing it the way I did it before, pinching in and out, you can do it from here. Then you can rotate. Whichever way you want your text to look, you can do it whichever way you want. Now you can adjust whichever way you want. This is scale. You can go in, come out. Whatever you want to do is totally up to you. So we'll just reposition it back. Yep, so we're just going to reposition that back. Now if you use align, you'll know how to use this. So we're just going to leave it. And this is spacing. If you need spacing between your text or in between your lines, you can adjust accordingly. Whichever way you want it, you can do it that way. Now this is opacity. Depending on how you want your text to look, if you want it really bright or dim, you can adjust it, but really bright is just fine. This is a shortcut to choose whatever style of text you want. So if you don't want to go the other way, you can use this to pick whatever style of font that you want. So yeah, so we're just going to see and then go back right to our font. That is all for adjusting of text. So now the next thing we're going to go into is adjusting the image itself, because your image goes a long way to tell how the entire flyer would look. Click on the image, it gives you all of these options. So click on adjust and then you see rotate. You can rotate the image whichever way you want it. Then the next thing is scale. We saw that in text. If you want to go in, come out, you can pick whatever you want. Then flip, we have flip, upside down, sideways, whichever way you want it. I'll be leaving it just like this. And then we go to the next thing. Here we have filters. Whichever filter you want, you can pick from all of this. Then there is blur. If you want the background image to look blur, you can use this to adjust, and it still looks nice. It still looks really good. So yes, that's something you can use. And then the next thing is enhance. Yeah, this is where you do the bulk of the arranging of the image. You can adjust your contrast to add more color to the image. Then you come to brightness and you can pick any of this, adjust it, and you see how it looks. I mean, from your discretion, you should know whether it's fine or it's not. All of this here helps you to add or remove color, so you just add the right proportion. And then you come to saturation. Yep, this also gives you more color. You can adjust whichever way you want. Warmth is like temperature in Lightroom, so you take it back. But for kitchen, I think this is just fine. Then you can sharpen your image. When you adjust your sharpening, you can see that everything stands out on its own. This is what it used to be, and then you adjust it to look good whichever way you want. Great. And then we click on done and it brings us here. So here we can do whatever you want. You can add, okay, for you to even be able to add your logo, you have to pay. You have to pay a certain amount. I think it differs on each phone. So then you can also add an icon. If you need to put something in a circle, maybe the date of your event or anything, you can choose any of this and put it there. You can add another picture. If you want to change this picture now that we have picked here, you must not use the one you saw there. You can take your own shot and use it. Then if you want to add any extra text, you can do that as well. Yeah, so the next thing is the design. There's still a lot more templates that you can pick from. So you can pick from any of this if you want to change what you've already chosen. That's fine. Then the next thing is the palette. Now you can see that if you pick anything here, it just changes all of the colors. So these are already picked colors for you to change whatever you want to change. This even serves as a very good filter. So you can pick whatever you want here and change it just the way you want it to look. It's just going to be fine. Then yeah, so we'll just go right back to the palette that we have before, or just pick another one anyway. And then you can resize. Now resize, you can have your own customized. You can pick your own size, size if you want to, whatever size you want it to be, or you can just pick for any social media platform. They have all social media platforms here. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Pinterest, there's Snapchat, there's YouTube. Everything is here. And for all the platform headers also, you have all the sizes here. So you just need to put and customize. Now when you're adjusting, you need to look at your image. Then we have these banners. You can pick any of this depending on how you want your flyer to look. Just be as creative as possible. So we'll just go back to the one that we chose before and then go back to the original. Yeah, so this is the original image that we had before. So you can pick this borders. If you want to have these borders, you can pick them. Anything you want is totally up to you. Be as creative as you want, explore. And then my favorite part of this whole thing is this part where you can animate your text. So when you do this, you're automatically going to be saving your picture as a video, and it feels so beautiful. So you can pick any of this. Now bear in mind that you can either animate your picture or animate your photo. You can't animate both of them, so you need to pick one. You need to know which one exactly you want to animate. I really like this one, so you can pick one and decide which one you want to animate. Not both of them at the same time, it has to be one at a time. Yeah, so let's look at this. And this one, they're also nice. Just play around, be so creative with what you want. Yeah, so we'll just do none, and then you can see that we're done editing. Don't forget that you can use your own image, whatever you want. So yeah, so we save image and it has saved to camera roll. So you can always go back to my post to see all of your designs. Yes, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and I hope you've learned a thing or two. Bye.